Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel that loves a challenge. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. Hello John Co, El Ruby? Or is it El Ruby? El Ruby. Anyway, hopefully you guys are having a great day. We'll get into this here shortly. If you are new to the channel, make sure to like, sub, share, follow, all that good stuff. Helps the channel grow. Hit that notification bell so you're in the know. Leave those comments down below. And yeah. Anyway, obviously I'm pretty much done setting up or anything else, so yeah, we'll go ahead and get right on into it. Hey Reaper Fang, decided to check in after a pretty long time. Yeah, I'm doing all right. You know, we're still pumping through the challenge. We just moved on to silver version today, so we'll be getting into that shortly here. Jury Ann, hello man, welcome back on completing my run. You mean completing the one game? Yeah, we'll just let it roll through. Because I think that the intros are the exact same except for like, you know, the Lugias. Simra! Stop licking yourself. Bum, bum, bum. Happy you finally beat Red because now you have a good idea of what to expect. At least until I get to Crystal. Crystal, I think the algorithm changes a little bit, so hope you have a good week. I'll do my best. I hate to say it, but I think we're gonna have to go with Totodile again. Also, you know what this means? You know what this means? This means new piece of paper with all the new stuff. Man, these pieces of paper are getting crazy. And now I know not to use my Master Ball, and to use my Master Ball on the Snorlax. Alright, so silver. Or to use my Master Ball on the level 70 Ho-Oh. I don't know if you remember me, but I subbed to you when you were doing Arc. Playthrough on my user. Oh, hell yeah! I remember, yeah, of course I remember Black Dog. How you been? Damn, that was forever ago. This is so weird. All the regulars are coming back to the channel. It's awesome to see everybody coming back. Yeah, you haven't been here a while. The short synopsis is I've done 5 challenges with 2 of them being successful since the last time everybody has come in. And now we are moving on to one that's going to take about 2.5 years to finish, I think. At least that's what I've run the numbers as. I'm assuming that each of these things is going to take roughly a month. Let me see. Like, what did I run in the last one? Let me check my lives here. So, I started gold. Let me see. Gold. Oh, shit! I gotta change my thumbnail. Oh, fuck. I gotta do that. I forgot about it. I think I have another thumbnail for it. Maybe. If not, I'll have to upload one. So, we started golds. It says 1 month ago, but when exactly was 1 month? How hard was red? Fairly easy. I didn't think it was too terrible. Like, the only problem that I would have had would have been the Snorlax, and it wasn't too bad at all. I also love how it definitely put Fire Red and Leaf Green as my automatic game here on YouTube. So let's see. Gold version was started when? What was the day? So are you going to play Arc 2 when it comes out? I mean, if it ever comes out, that's the real question. I honestly don't believe it's going to. And frankly speaking, let's be forward. I think Pal World is a better game than Arc is. I have tried and really I've enjoyed playing Arc in Ascended, but it doesn't have the same feel. Like, I just don't feel like it's the same game. I don't see an exact date, But let's see. Let's just do the math real quick. We are on day 71, right? This was stream day 46, so 35 days ago. So roughly about a month per game, it looks like. We can safely assume Bobo Bat lived. That is correct. We absolutely can assume that Bobo lived. Alright, guys. You know the drill. Let's get those names in. If you want to go ahead and roll the dice for the starters' names, slap them names in, and let's give it a go. Let's start getting it. Alright, new game. What's Pal World? Oh boy! Oh boy. Pal World. Only, like, okay, imagine Rust, Ark, and Pokemon all had, like, a baby. That's Pal World. And it's, I hate to say it like this because I don't really want to give the company any more ammunition, because I don't think it is, but what people described it as was Pokemon with guns. And yeah. It's a great game. I'm actually enjoying it a lot more than I have enjoyed Ark. It's everything I like about Ark with less grind. Will you check the clock for me? What time is it? You guys know what time it is. It's, 5... Oh, not day 5 o'clock. Oh, it is day 5 o'clock. Okay. Yes. How many minutes? We're going to put it at 38 minutes, so I still have a little bit of daylight when I start playing these things. Yeah, but it's fantastic. If you actually want to see Pal Worlds, I will be doing a stream after this. I know I've been saying that I'm going to keep doing a stream after this, but today, it's Friday, I don't have anything else going on. So yes, I will be playing some Pal World after this stream. So tune in like 2-ish hours if you feel like seeing what Pal World looks like. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I've super enjoyed it. Anyway, thanks for stopping. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Prof. People call him the OG. Are you playing every Pokemon game, or I don't know what the challenge is? Alright, so, do you know what a Nuzlocke is? If you don't, I'll just hit you up with the Cliff Notes. So, I am playing through what is called, it's something somebody made a long time ago called the Pokemon Gauntlet, and I don't think anybody's completed it. I think there are actually people who are actively attempting, but it's just so difficult it hasn't been completed yet. But the Pokemon Gauntlet is playing through the entire game without losing a single battle, because anytime a Pokemon faints, it's considered dead and has to be released into the wild. And if you were to go ahead and wipe out at any point, you have to start from the very beginning of the challenge. Yeah, and I've got some restrictions in it. The description has the full thing, but those are basically the Cliff Notes. Where I also have to, like, catch the first Pokemon I meet, and I don't get the opportunity, so I have very limited catches, and I have to keep track of where I'm at and what I catch. So, yeah, it's a very restrictive version of playing Pokemon, but honestly, boy howdy, have I had fucking fun. Obviously, I've been doing this for, what, 70-something odd days, and I still haven't grown tired of it. And you know that's the sign of a good challenge, when I'm playing it, and I'm not tired of it. So if you lose one fight, you go back to the first game. Yes, and it's not if I lose one Pokemon. It's because I can lose Pokemon, that's fine. They're just considered dead, so I have to release them. But if I lose a single fight in the game, I have to start from the very beginning. So all the way back at Red version. And I'm 5 games in now in Silver version, so... yeah, it's, it's a little risky. But, also, Simone, how are you doing? Welcome. But yeah, Bobo Bat lived. Actually, nothing knocked out. I think, in the end, I ended up... Houndoom, Dugong got the final hit because I figured Dugong was our real MVP. Wubs did a fantastic job. And... Lantern. Yeah, those are it. I used 4 out of my 6 Pokemon. And, you know, that was kind of what I figured it would be, with Monte Carlo as the backup. Yeah, so it's... Nuzlocks have been done before on many different games, but the Pokemon Gauntlet itself, I don't think has ever been completed. Where you go through the entirety of the mainline series games, and you can't lose a single battle. If I were in your shoes, I'd probably lose motivation for beating 2 games. Well done for getting this far. Oh, you guys know. Are you now doing Gen 1? What? No, I'm still on Gen 2. I just have to finish Silver. So we just finished Gold. We already finished Gen 1. We're in Gen 2 right now. So Silver is the next game in the series. But if you check the description on the video, it actually has a list of all the games that I'm heading to and what order I'm playing them in. So you'll notice there's some weird orders. Like Ruby and Sapphire come and you're expecting me to play Emerald, but I have to go back to Fire Red and Leaf Green and then go to Emerald because that's the release order. So there's some weird orders in there, so it'd be better to check the list than to rely on my memory for everything. Alright, supporting each other. Play with Pokemon, some battle, but we don't know everything about the Pokemons yet. There are still mysteries to solve, and that's why I study every day. Alright, now, what did you say your name was? You know. It's Azon. How do you even beat a Pokemon game? Haven't played Pokemon in a while. So it depends on the generation. There are different ending points. So, like, Generation 1 is a good example. In Generation 1, beating the Elite Four is considered ending the game. In Generation 2, there is the Elite Four, so that still exists. But most players do not consider beating the Elite Four the end of Gen 2. Most players consider beating Red on Mount Silver the end of Generation 2. Because beating the Elite Four only takes you about halfway through the game. How are you, one and only gamer god? Jesus Christ, y'all are popping out of the woodworks. I'm doing fantastic. How are you? It's been a while. Thought it was Gen 1 because of Professor Oak. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. No issues. No issues whatsoever. Alright, we're probably... Which starter are you going to pick? I'm probably gonna go ahead and end up with Totodile again. It's like, I thought about it, and I've considered going for Cyndaquil, because Cyndaquil would make my later fights better. But I think getting Totodile early on to get through Whitney with Rage, and then kind of tank my way through, because Totodile learns Bite, or Croconaw learns Bite, and Bite is gonna help me all the way through Morty. So, there's a ton of good things that come from the water starter. We're all in your walls. Yeah, so the water starter is probably going to be my best bet early game. I hate to say it, but that's just how it's going to be. It's Rage and Bite are too good to pass up. That's just how it is. You start driving in 2 weeks? Nice. Man, I can tell you that I was not a fan of driving when I first started. My dad got me really used to it. Can you name your Totodile Greg? I mean, I guess. Are you putting in Greg as your thing? Alright, so I will put you down for Greg, but remember, the starters gotta be rolled, so everyone gets an equal chance at their starters. So, anyone who wants to go ahead and roll for the starter, start putting in your names now. What day is it? It's not Sunday. No. What day is it? Today is Friday. Is it daylight savings time? Fall back. Spring forward, fall back. I think it still is daylight savings time. Today is the first anniversary of Pizza Tower, so can you add the name Pepino to the name pool? I sure can. Alright, so we've got 2 names in the pool right now. Do you know how to use my phone? Yes. And select the icon are stored in the memory. Just choose a name you want to call. Cool. It is convenient. Thanks, Mom. You should try beating every COD campaign on Veteran. I don't know if that would be a challenge. I mean, sure, it would take a long time, and it's doable. But, like, I hate to say it, but I don't feel like Call of Duty's campaigns have been that crazy. Do you have to do Crystal next? Yeah, I do have to do Crystal after this. Yeah, I don't feel like Call of Duty's campaigns have ever been that crazy. Now, if you want to see All Skulls Halo, that might be an option. That'd be one hell of a difficult... Without dying? Hardcore COD campaign? You know, I'll give you the benefit of a doubt and write it down. I can't say I would really consider it, but I will actually see how difficult it is. Let's see, full COD campaign. All games. Hardcore. Alright, it is added in my notebook. Halo would be fine? Yeah, I mean, All Skulls Halo is really, really, really difficult. Oh, man. So, Crystal actually has slightly different stats. I think there are also slightly adjusted moves and percentages and stuff like that. I believe the AI is also smarter in Crystal. And the catch rates are very different in Crystal. And the encounters are different in Crystal. Like, you know how Gold and Silver has their encounters or 1 or 2 Pokemon are mixed in? It is more that in Crystal, they are significantly changed up. I gotta check my ID here, so... Let's see, 12769. Let me check the Heracross locations now. Because I need to make sure I don't kill off my Heracross. Locations early. Because there's a whole website dedicated to finding out where your Heracross is. Let me go Reddit. Tool for finding the right tree to headbutt. Here is the delivery. Here's the calculator by hand. Derived formula. Who's going to be the starter? It is probably going to be Totodile again. It's just too strong. With the fact that it's got pretty high defense to begin with, it's got rage, and it learns bite early. It's a good early game carry. And it should be able to bring me all the way through Morty, which is where I start making the changes to my team. Where I start making significant changes. But yeah, if you guys want to throw in a name, feel free. We've got 2 names in here so far. When are you gonna play the Xbox-like Pokemon game? Are you talking Pal World? And it's more like Arc than it is Pokemon. I mean, yeah, it's obviously inspired by, but I've already been playing it, and it feels more like Arc than anything. When I end today's stream, I'll probably start up a new stream a little bit after that, showing you guys where I'm at in Pal World, putting up some play if you guys want to see it. Give me a second. I gotta find this website. It's actually super important, so that way I can get my hair across. Encounters. It's like Arkham Hunter Pokemon's in it. It's a pretty good game. I've enjoyed it. Alright, let me put down my trainer details. 1, 2, 7, 6, 5. Let me start. Let's see, rare map. Let's start with Azalea Town. Give me a second, guys. I gotta do some research. Have I played Bloodborne or Dark Souls? Yeah, absolutely. No, I will not play them for a challenge. It doesn't seem like they would be that good. Okay, so Azalea Town has 1 headbutt tree. So I gotta mark these down. Because it's real important I remember this. Headbutt trees. Azalea Town. There's probably not going to be too many of them, to be honest. There is 1 tree that could pop out a Heracross in Azalea. Ilex Forest has... Yeah, I gotta do this before I really get started into it. So excuse me and give me a couple minutes before I really get into it. No, Ilex Forest has Pinacetos, so that's not gonna work either way. Lake of Rage has no option to hit it. Route 26 has no option to hit. Route 27 has no option to hit. 29. Okay, 29. Let's see. Route 29 has 1 headbutt tree that I can work with. I do not have the chat up, so stand by, guys, if you're gonna talk. I'm gonna have to pull it back and forth while I look. Do you think it's going to be a poll, too? Do I think it's gonna be a poll? No, it's all lucky lotto. It's just, I put you guys on a dice depending on how many people are in, and if there's only 2 people, I'll flip a coin. If there's more than 2, then I'll roll a dice. Okay, so Route 29 has a good chance. Route 30. Route 30 does not have headbutt. Oh, and no, disregard. It does have 1 headbutt tree. Wow, we got a good trainer number this time around. All right, Route 31 has one headbutt tree. Wow, yeah, we have a really good chance at getting a Heracross this time, according to the formula. 32. Yeah, I've got a ton of options here to pick up Heracross. Oh, hold on, I should check to make sure that, Silver, 29... 27... 26... Azalea... Oh, Azalea Town doesn't even have the option. Disregard, we can take out Azalea Town. No chance at that. It would have been in Crystal that I would have had a better chance, but... Lake of Rage doesn't have the option. 29 does. Route 31 has an option and a hit. 32 has an option, but doesn't have a hit. 33... Do you think it's going to be Powell 2? I'm not sure. That I am not sure. Okay, so 33 is not an option. 34. I think 34 is no, that's right outside of Goldenrod. 34 doesn't have an option. 35. 35 has a hit. Oh, no, but it's a Pinisetto. A pine cone, so we're not going to worry about that. 36. Also pine cones. 37. Pine cones. 38. Pine cones. 39. Pine cones. 42. The tree's hidden behind, so... 42 has a hit. Sorry, Heracross can just not exist in your game, so I need to check where it's at beforehand. And see if there are trees that will actually give me a Heracross. There's another one in 43. And Route 44... Route 44 has one tree. So, we have a ton of places that we can pick up a Heracross this time around. That's very exciting. Let me put this in the top of my thing, headbutt trees. Stick that on my monitor so I don't forget it. Alright, cool. Now we can actually play the game. Man, already like 15 minutes in and I'm boring you guys with statistics. Dasani for the Totodile nickname. Sounds good. Dasani, that's a good one. You gonna play Power World? Just wondering. I mean, yeah, if you guys want to see it, I mean, let me finish the stream today, and then I'll go ahead and pop on some Power World afterwards. I'll show you where I'm at right now. We just started updating the base. So there's a lot of cool things in there. Alright. Okay, so we have 3 names so far for this thing. Let's get into it. Let me also save so I keep my ID. Don't accidentally want to lose it, because this is a really good... I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll have 7 chances to catch a Heracross. That means we'll be able to not only catch whatever tree nonsense we have, but we'll also be able to go ahead and catch other stuff as well, so... Wait. What do you think you're doing? It's dangerous to go without a Pokemon. Wild Pokemon jump out of the grass. Thanks. Into it, I was gonna ask if you were all gonna play it. Oh, yeah, I definitely intend to play it. I actually intend to go ahead and set up a server for the community. I just gotta find a good place to go ahead and buy a server and to go ahead and get it hosted. But yeah, I'm more than willing to go ahead and get a bunch of people into a server. So that way everyone has the chance to play it. We'll basically have it so that way one day out of the month will be a war zone. So on that one day, you can come in and absolutely, it's a PvP war zone. No matter where you are, you can take people's stuff, blow up bases and whatnot. But every other day is just going to be normal. So you get 29 to 30 days to get your affairs in order, and then one day it just turns into a hell zone, so. But we'll figure that out when we get there. Cool. Let's see, Mr. Pokemon keeps finding weird things, raving about the discoveries. Pick one. Well, let me start by picking the options a little faster. Okay. Fuck that thing. Absolutely not. There we are. There's our boy. Alright, so we've got 3 names in the pot. We've got 3 names in the pot. We've got Peppino, Dasani, and Greg. Where is a D4 when I need one? Actually, you know what? We'll put you all on a D6. So, 1 and 2 is going to be Greg, 3 and 4 is Peppino, 5 and 6 is Dasani. Oh shit, that fell off. That also fell off. Jesus Christ. That is a 5. Congratulations, Dasani is the name of the Totodile. So, Hottie, you have officially named something, so you get the starter, but you don't get any other names for the rest of it. But yeah, you get the starter, so all good. Alright, so we're gonna be beating the shit out of some Pokemon for a bit before we do anything else. Hope you guys are ready, because the early game grind starts now. Two of us, so we're always busy. I'm glad that they gave you a potion now, because it's one of those things that I always felt like it bothered me slightly that if you didn't know at the beginning of the game to get a potion, you could have just had your Pokemon knocked out right then and there. I don't think there's anything in the PC. Yeah, there's nothing in the PC this time. We could possibly get the Spearow on the route. If I plan appropriately, I could get stuff like that. But yeah, let's start with, where are we at? So, until we get Pokeballs, none of this will count. So, none of our encounters or the thing counts until we start getting Pokeballs. So, we're A-okay to just start slapping things for a bit. I love how the names from the chat range from normal things to name something to completely meme fuel. Yeah, or, you know, not safe for work, where someone decides they're gonna go ahead and name my Pokemon, you know, Dickballs 9000 or something. That's a scary start. A level 4 Rattata is a pretty scary start. Especially because it's so damn fast. One fight and already I gotta go get this thing healed. Hey, look at that. A hoot-oot. Man, can you imagine me burning a shiny this early when I can't even catch it? There it is, level 6. Starting out strong. Let me check my stats. I didn't even bother to do that first. Jesus, welcome back. Okay, so 14 attack, 13 defense. That's a pretty good Toto. I mean, its speed and special are nothing crazy, but I mean... yeah, it's pretty solid. Yeah, you guys know how it goes. There's gonna be a little bit of grinding in the beginning to make sure I can get from one place to the next. I didn't even think we encountered a Pokevirus Pokemon. Yeah, I don't even think we encountered Pokevirus in the last run. That's pretty strange, because usually you would encounter Pokevirus at least once. Or Pokerus, or whatever they call it. For those of you guys who don't know what Pokemon Virus is, there was a random chance that a Pokemon could have something called Pokemon Virus on it, and it was like a stat boosting thing, where your Pokemon would get like an experience bonus for I think like a week. It was like a flu disease, and you could constantly switch it between your Pokemon. So what people would do is they would catch Pokemon and put it in the bank, so that way they could have one Pokemon infected, and then they would go ahead and catch something new to infect that Pokemon, so they can move it to other stuff. A Pokemon could only catch Pokevirus once, so when you caught it, you would try and keep it away from your other stuff, so that way you could infect it when you're ready to grind for levels and stuff. Yeah, and that's a real thing. I know a lot of people don't talk about Pokemon Virus, but it was an actual thing that was put in Gold and Silver. I remember because, like, my Pokemon definitely caught it at one point, and I had no idea what it was. There it is. Boys, he just learned Rage. That's all that matters right there. That's the move that's going to carry us through a lot of the early game. Pokerus made the double EVs. It would get defeated Pokemon. For example, if you defeated around 2 speed EVs instead of 1. Yeah, I think in Generation 3 forward, it might have affected EVs. I'm not sure. But I know in Gen 2, it would go ahead and increase XP gains. How are your Pokemon? If they're not ready for battle, keep out of the grass. I'm glad to see that they kept it going, like, in the... Do you know if they ever stopped Pokerus? If it ever stopped being a thing in the series? Nice crit, Dasani. Level 4 Rattata. Let's run for now. It is not worth tackling that thing early. So I save a record of my progress. I know what's up there. Some good old Geodudes and stuff. Waiting for Pokemon only appears in the morning. Get myself to berry. Oh, no, it's already holding a berry. Disregard. See those ledges? Yeah, I remember. Alright, nothing yet, and they're sold out of Pokeballs until I talk to what's-his-name, so... I can tell. Rookie, at some point, let's teach you a few things. Yeah, tell me about it. That way I can get my item at the end of it. Time is late, so time to vacate. Good luck getting through the early game. Will do, SRB. Catch you later. That guy had the mystic water, I think. This is my home. Thanks for the company. Let me give you a gift. Map card. Yeah, good stuff. I don't remember, like, a lot of the stuff in here. It seems like early game was so long ago. Let's get this thing to level 8 before we push onwards. Because I think once we come up on the next spot, it's gonna be Spinneracks and stuff, and we're certainly not gonna be fighting those assholes. Also, happy Lapras Friday, everyone! Oh, I completely forgot about Lapras Friday. Oh boy, that's a good one. I wonder if I could... Okay, I probably could do it. You guys would hate me having to go ahead and do it, but I think I could. Get the Lapras in the cave. It would just literally be saving every single step. Saving, restarting, saving, restarting, saving, restarting to get to that Lapras. Or at least to get through the cave to be able to get to the Lapras later. Alright, there it is. Lapras would be an awesome, awesome addition, which means I wouldn't have to knock out my Dugong. Or I wouldn't have to kill off Seafoam Islands for the Dugong if I could get a Lapras. Nah, bring back Orcs. You did that with Dick in Gen 1. Sure, but, like, listen, if I could go ahead and get... If I could go ahead and get a, It's mainly because I couldn't get Lapras, that's why. Because Ice Beam was extremely strong, but if I have a Lapras, it's better. Not worried about falling upon tradition, only efficiency. get this berry tree here. Early game berries are so damn good. So good. Those berries carry, that's for sure. One more fight'll level it. That's Mr. Pokemon. Poison Cure is fantastic. Professor Elm said you would visit blah blah blah. Here's the mystery egg. I'm... Daycare service. They gave me that egg. I was intrigued. For some will know it. Oh, hello. So you're Azon. I'm Okari. I was just visiting my old friend. Heard you were running an errand. What's this? A rare Pokemon? I see. I understand why I gave you a Pokemon to researchers, friends, blah blah. Treat your Pokemon, love, care. Ah, seem dependable. How would you like to help me out? Here you go. Here's Pokemon. Take this high-tech encyclopedia that I just created. But I've stayed too long. Oh, okay. Awesome. Depending on you. Ring ring. It's terrible. Something happened at the lab. It's the help. Giovanni's son is doing more than Team Rocket ever did. Oh shit. That's what I get. Instant karma for talking about Team Rocket. Don't talk shit about Team Rocket. Level 9. I'm about to beat that Chikorita ass. About to be clapping them chicky cheeks. Alright, can I officially buy things now? Nope, no Pokeballs. Not until I finish my delivery, I guess. Oh man, there's gonna be some Pokemon that are gonna be so important. Like, catching myself a Haunter is gonna be such a huge Pokemon. I can't even begin to tell you how important a Haunter is early game. You guys know. You guys know, mid-game Haunter is gonna carry me. I too have a good Pokemon, I'll show you what I mean. I feel like he could have just, you know, asked about it. He could have just been like, hey, can I have a Pokemon too? Rather than having to kick in a window and be like, give me a Chikorita. And the thing is, if he really wanted to do it, he should have gotten the first Pokemon on the left rather than the Pokemon all the way at the far end of the table. You happy you won? Yeah, I'm extremely happy I won. My name's blah. I'm gonna be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. Oh, okay. Child. Chad. So, how long do you guys think this is going to take this time? So it took 35 days. 35 days to finish gold version. Now I know what I'm doing, and I have a lot better feeling for it all. So what are we banking on? Heard a Pokemon was stolen, just getting some information. Apparently there's a young man with long red. What? Battled a trainer. Did you happen to get his name? Yes. As always. Congratulations on being the antagonists. Chat was his name. Thanks for helping my investigation. This is terrible. Oh, yeah, so what's the big discovery? Oh, an egg! Oh! It's a Pokemon egg. If it is, the great discovery. What? Professor Oak gave you a Pokédex. Is that true? That's incredible. You're superb at seeing the potential of people as trainers. You have what it takes to become the champion. I've been playing for all of, like, 50 minutes. I went to go get a rare Pokemon, pick up an egg, and I was told, now I shall be champion. Take the Pokemon Gym Challenge, Coach's Gym in Violet City. Champion would be a long one. Before you leave, make sure you talk to your mom. Oh. I guess. Did you just give me, like, he gave me 5 Pokeballs, right? Or did he give me 1 Pokeball? Gave me 5, yep. Now we're officially in the start. Early game Rattata would be nice. So you're leaving on an adventure. I'll help too, but what can I do? I'll save money. Yes, save my money. Maybe you'll actually buy me something useful rather than just like a couple potions here or there this time, Mom. Alright. We're hoping... Oh shit. Couple times. How many Pokemon have you caught? Would you like me to show you how to catch? Sure. Hopefully, we can catch ourselves a Rattata. That's how you do it. If you weaken them first, they're easier to catch. Cool. Alright, let's start off Route 29. I'm pretty sure the only thing I can catch here are Hoots and Rattata. Yeah, so Silver Crystal at night, 15% Rattatas, 85% Hoots. So I could have caught a Sentret during the day, which would have been pretty decent. I mean, if I catch a Hoot here, I mean, it cuts out my Hoots later, so that's fine. Let's see what we get. Level 3, please. Thanks. That way I don't knock it in one hit. Alright. Our Hoot Hoot was caught. What do we name it, guys? Anybody want to claim names on the Hoot Hoot? Furret would be cool. It's a fluffy noodle. Yeah, Furret's pretty strong, too. I believe Zigzagoon is really the master of the further generations in terms of, like, the normal, like, rats. But yeah, Furret's pretty strong. It's quite tanky. But I'm definitely going to be playing my game more at night than I will during the day. I think the options are just better for Pokemon. Anybody claiming it? Ain't naming it this time. I did it on a previous game. Well, just remember, every time we get a new game, your name's reset, so feel free to save it up or use it for later. Alright, we're gonna name this thing Gorgoroth. Don't ask where that came from or what it means. Let's get this thing up to at least level 5 so it can do a thing. Got yourself an owl. I sure did. The basics of all the Pokemans. Oh, I don't like that. That sounds like it's gonna hurt if it hits me. Oh, double tail whip? That thing's wagging its butt at me twice in a row. It's not good at all. Wow, that is a very... Hoping for something specific on the next route. So I'm kind of hoping to mirror what I did last time. There are a couple things that I would like. A Bellsprout would be nice. Just so that way I can deal with, That way I can deal with Haunter. And if I can poison Haunter... or at least do some, Ghastly, and do some decent damage. Catching a Ghastly is the eventual goal. Because I really have two ways to go about it. I can either catch Ghastly in the Tin Tower, or I can catch Ghastly out on the road. Early game Geodude would be really good. Early game Geodude would be definitely much preferred. So we'll have to see what pops up. I think we'll head to that northern route early to see if we can get ourselves a Geodude. When we get a rod, we're probably going to go ahead and pick up some an early game Magikarp and start working on it as soon as possible. Ooh, that's a tanky Hoodoo. #21 attack. That's gonna be real strong. Real strong. Alright. This is one of the first big Lucky Lottos. Route 46. It's either Geodude or Rattata. That's all there is. Let me pull up the actual map here. So, 46. Silver has 50% chance of Rattata. And 45% chance at Geodude and a 5% chance at a Jigglypuff. So we're just gonna hope for the Geodude. And get the Rattata instead. Okay, I guess we'll just kill off Route 46 immediately. Alright. That's funny, because I'm pretty sure we did the exact same thing last time. Let me see, what happened on Route 46? Route 46, we actually caught our Rattata. Ooh, that kind of kills off some things for me. Because that would have killed out the Rattata encounters, which would have cut out some of the other stuff that I needed. Alright, let's go back. Head into Cherry Grove. What can we get in Cherry? Cherry Grove is all surfing and fishing stuff, so we won't get anything here. I think my best bet would be to come here, once I get myself a good rod, to either catch a Krabby, catch a Staryu, or a Magikarp, because Cherry Grove doesn't really have any catches outside of, like, Tentacruel. One extra potion. Should be good for now. Alright, what comes out of... So, up to Route 30. Route 30 has a few things that can be caught. So, at night, none of the bugs pop out, so no Weedles or Kakunas. No Pidgeys. Rattatas can pop up at 40% at night. Ladybuzz are considered a morning Pokemon, so we can just write them right the fuck off. And a Hoot's at 60. So, it's either gonna be a Rattata, or it's gonna be a Rattata. That's the only that's my only option on the next route. We should probably switch Pokemon, so that way, I don't knock it out in one hit. And we'll just chill at the edge here. Hoot's fairly pointless. We don't care about that. There we are. That's our boy. Alright, we'll switch up for Dasani here. Have it tank the fights while I try and catch it. Alright, so Route 30's got a Rattata. That's a pretty solid catch. This is looking like early game in this game looks so fucking normal and familiar. I think it's very hard to get any type of weird stuff. Unless you catch that Geodude early. Yeah. Alright, anybody claiming this rat? Otherwise, I'm gonna name it Luminol. Nothing? Alright. Luminol XD. Alright, let's go heal that rat and my owl. Yeah, let's get them boys going. Let's see. So we don't have anything for this route. For Route 31. I think that's where I start seeing some big numbers here. So no Weedles, no Kakunas, no Pidgeys. Rattata at 40, which we don't have to worry about. Bellsprout at 20%. Ghastly at... Oh, Ghastly's on Crystal. So we can't even catch a Ghastly this time around. We can only catch ourselves a, we could catch ourselves a Bellsprout. That'll be our only real option. Yeah, so we're guaranteed a Bellsprout on the next route. Guaranteed a Bellsprout on the next route. Either, it's probably going to be a level 3 Bellsprout, so I gotta make sure one of these Pokemon is a low level so I can beat into it. Also, let me take a look at my... So, Route 29 is officially off the charts because of Hoot-Oot. Route 30 is off because of the Rattata. So, I still have 5 places that I can catch a Heracross. I think getting Luminol up will be more important than Gorgoroth. Yeah, as long as it didn't miss, that would have been perfectly good. Yeah, early game Bellsprout, I think it's not going to be that useful right now, but it'll be a good Cutmon early. Plus, it'll give me some type of elemental attack to work with. Oh, nice crit. Oh, don't miss. That's not good. That's not good at all. We'll just switch it out. Not worth losing my Rattata this early. Hello and welcome, Golaria. How are you doing today? Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know if it's Golaria, maybe something like that. So, welcome to the Moon Crew. I guess I'll give you a quick rundown. Yeah, so you're currently doing a Gen 4 Nuzlocke in the olds. Gen 4 Nuzlocke is the old game for. Gen 4 Nuzlocke sounds pretty cool. I think that's... I don't actually remember what Gen 4 is. Is that going to be Fire Red Leaf Green? Because I think those are remakes, but I don't know if they considered the new gen, but... Yeah, anyway, so, yeah, let me give you the rundown here real quick. Usually I tend to go to broadcast Monday through Sunday, so feel free to pop in. I'm usually here most days with the occasional day off. If you want to go ahead and contribute more to the comments and stuff, YouTube seems to usually be a lot more popping with comments. Platinum, that's the one. Yeah, that one that I always forget exists. But yeah, if you feel like doing more interactions and stuff with the avatar itself, then Twitch is the place to be. But either way, yeah, feel free to pop on. I usually start broadcasting 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time almost every day, so you'll find me here. And it's not like the challenge is going away anytime soon, so I will be here for a long time. Yeah, Platinum seems pretty interesting. I believe that's the one that has... That's Palkia and Dialga, right? I think that's also the one that introduced Arceus as a Pokemon. Yeah, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, I believe it is. Man, I remember when all of those were coming out. It's so weird, like, to think that I was there when all of those started. Ooh, can I take this? Nope. I'm gonna have to switch out to another Pokemon here. Don't have a choice. That tackle might have really hurt, so... You wanted the Cyndaquil? I'm sorry. It didn't matter. You were gonna get the Totodile regardless. Listen, Totodile was kind of the... Oh shit, I didn't even start up the throwing system. Yeah, my apologies, that's on me. Give me just a moment. Alright. It's available now. Sorry about that. And who are the other two Pokemon? So currently a Rattata and a Hoot Hoot. That's my Pokemans right now. Dasani and Gorgoroth, which I should have named it Golgoroth rather than Gorgoroth, but yeah, Luminol I needed at level 5, which is good. The Hoot Hoot being at level 4 is exactly where I need it, because I'm gonna have to go ahead and use it against the Bellsprout. Last time you had 4 to 5 or 5 water types. It's because that was the good choice. I mean, it was what it was. I needed to choose it for early game. I mean, Venusaur went through for Gen 1, and then Totodile has to carry me through the early game of Gen 2. The Pokemon it's honestly too good to pass up. Yeah, I know I had a few water types and everything, and Cyndaquil would technically be the better option for later game, but frankly speaking, the early game is the real killer of a run. If I can't get through the early game, I can't even make it to the late game. Oh shit, would I have to go down? I do. Damn. What a waste. I'm gonna go around this kid. I'm gonna have to go through this one here. We'll just put Dasani up front. Yeah, but those water types also, I wasn't really using those water types for their water type. I was using them for their alternate typing. Like Dugong, I was using it for its ice type. Lantern, I was using it for its electric type. Yeah, I was aiming for very specific things. Plus, water types are always kind of saturate the market in a Pokemon game, I think. Route 30, okay. Almost there. Frick. Did you beat Red hard up? Yeah, it was pretty quick. I was expecting it to be a lot more than it was. I mean, I got scared because some of his mons actually survived, but I got through it pretty easily. I mean, I only pulled out, I think, 4 Pokemon the entire time. about to use a Caterpie. No Mons died? Nope, no Mons died. I had a feeling 1 or 2 might, and I think Wubs got close. I had the idea of sacrificing Wubs if that's what it came down to. Just hitting the Snorlax with the explosion to guarantee its death, but it worked out pretty well, so I didn't have to. Alright, we've officially switched to the next zone, I think. The only 1-inch... I'm not sure. If you are, congratulations, I guess. $31, I believe, is... where I have the possibility of... So, Bellsprout is about the only possible option I have here. Everything else would be considered a duplicate. Dark Cave would be pretty easy to explore. Would be pretty nice. Shoot. That's not what I wanted to do. We're gonna switch into Dasani immediately. Dasani is mainly gonna be our easy way to deal with stuff. And until we get that Bellsprout, it's gonna be a matter of keeping those Pokemon low. Find a Pokeball, that's good. Sprout Tower. Yeah, I'm thinking if I walk into... I'll need a Bellsprout here. So we're gonna be running until we run into some Bellsprouts, but... It's only got like a 20% chance to catch a Bellsprout, or to run into a Bellsprout. But it would be really good because then I can use that Bellsprout to deal with, to get myself a Ghastly. Or outright catching a Ghastly would be super nice, too. But it's only got like a 5% encounter chance, so... Oh, disregard. It has a 5% encounter chance on Crystal. Bellsprout's my guaranteed catch here, if I don't goof it. Technically, if I do just avoid this... Can you name him Sucker without the spaces? Sure. I don't think anyone's gonna be claiming a Bellsprout, so... if I catch this, it'll kill off Route 31, which is one spot that I could get a Heracross in. And then Route 32 also has the chance at a Heracross. Let me see what's in Route 32. What is the chance you find a legendary dog by accident? Very, very minimal. Mainly because they're continuously moving. There are no percentage chances. If you're in the area with a legendary dog, you're probably going to encounter it. But being in the same area as a legendary dog is extremely rare to begin with, because they're constantly moving around the map. Yeah, Rattata's Hoot's possibly here. I guess there'd really be no way to... let me check the tower real quick. Let me check the encounter rates. If you spawn it, it's your encounter. Yeah, if you spawn it, it'll be your encounter. So a legendary dog is a real bad thing to encounter. In these early game ones. So Zubat, Geodude. I have a 60% chance of encountering a Geodude in Dark Cave. So I may want to go ahead and give that the go. But if I do the Route 31 side, I won't be able to get the Route 45 side with the possibility of catching a Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet. What if you caught the legendaries? I mean, then it would be great, but they are not easy to catch, not by any means, so I mean, it would still count as my encounter regardless. So the legendary dogs can absolutely demolish an encounter rate. That's why I didn't release them until way, way late in the game, so that way I wouldn't accidentally run and kill off my encounter. That's why it took me so long to just release them. Is Wobbuffet just useless? No, Wobbuffet's fairly strong. I mean, it has a lot of... It doesn't have any direct damage moves, but its defense is pretty high, and a lot of its counter moves are really good. Yeah, so Wobbuffet definitely is not useless. Hey, what do you know? It's our boy, Punchy Rock. The whole point of Waterfall is just the end. Not looks. Oh, of I personally just think Wobbuffet is really good. I mean, I don't know what other people think of Wobbuffet, but for me, Wobbuffet's pretty strong. Can you name him? I mean, yeah, that's a thing. I mean, if no one else is gonna name Geodude, then sure. If we catch him, that is, you know. Then you won't name the Bellsprout? Yeah, I mean, if you name the Geodude, then you obviously wouldn't name the Bellsprout. So this is Dark Cave. Catching one early is pretty nice, because it avoids a lot of later stuff in caves. Swings its fist around if angered. Do not go boom. Mr. Rocky, Mr. Rocky, did you do? I haven't done Mr. Rocky, but somebody else has beaten you to naming it, so unfortunately, you'll have to go ahead and pick out the next one, Simone. Do not go boom. Oh. Hold on. I think we'll have to fit that in. Don't go boom. That's all you can do. Listen, it wasn't a bad... Self-destruct wasn't a bad opportunity. If I needed to use Explosion... Do not boom? Well, shit. I wish I had seen that beforehand. I guess I'll rename it. Just remind me when we get to a name raider in Goldenrod to rename it to Do Not Boom. I'm super hoping that... I am super hoping I don't run into anything right now. No Bellsprout, please. Yes, no Bellsprout. We're really not hoping for a Bellsprout at this point. This name is fine. Alright. We're gonna avoid this because this Route 31 does have an option for me to get a Heracross. My trainer ID was really good this time around, and it gave me like 7 locations to catch a Heracross in. Just gotta get to that very specific tree for some damn reason. Alright. Don't go boom is gonna be our big upfront if we run into a Bellsprout, we'll be in trouble. Let me see its stats. Go shiny hunting mode. Do not again. I mean, I haven't gone shiny hunting at all since I've been playing, so that would be a don't you worry, it's not gonna happen. I gotta level some stuff regardless, but you son of a bitch. Of course it would be a Bellsprout. Well, I guess this is my encounter here, so I better make the most of it. Well, this'll kill off Route 31, so I've got Route 32, 42, 43, and 44 left. That's it. Every other place is dead, so... Went to Bellsprout Tower until you caught. I think Bellsprout Tower, or what, a Tin Tower, or whatever it's called, I'm pretty sure it only pops up, Rattata and the other thing. I don't think it actually pops up Bellsprouts. But it is what it is. I mean, it's a Cutmon, so... Alright. Simone, did you want to name this, or did you want to wait? Yes, it does. Okay. Well, either way... You'll wait? Alright. Alright. It's gonna be named Big Willie. Get this thing healed.
Ready?
Oh! I had completely forgotten that was a thing. I had completely forgotten that's a thing. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, man. I definitely used to have that on my channel a ton. You really want to name a Mareep? Yeah, I think we may encounter a Mareep. What would you like to name the Mareep?
Yeah, this is big brain time.
Mr. Fluffer. Alright. Sounds good. If we encounter a Mareep, we'll name it Mr. Fluffer. That was a critical hit of 2. Nice. Oh no, that's a lot of tail whip. It's a lot of tail whip.
I love you, dog.
It's a lot of tail whip. That was perfect timing. Whoop! Whack. It's a good time. Yeah, we have a little bit of a grind because we got this this gym, so. A level 5 Hoot Oot, depending on how much damage it does. Oh, this is gonna take forever. I'm gonna do, like, no damage. Alright, let's switch it. Level 4. I'm pretty sure it's going to learn a defense curl at some point. Level 5 Rat. I get the feeling it's going to be a lot of damage, so let's just switch out. Damn, where are all these level 5 Pokemon coming from? None of you guys showed up until, like, I decided to go ahead and start working on my Geodude. It would growl and make it take forever. I'm pretty sure I can take it out before it takes me out. As long as it doesn't keep growling at me. I think I'm just down to 1 HP a tackle. Well, if I wasn't at 1 HP a tackle, I certainly am now. Hey, nice crit. Jeez, almost 2 levels right there. Nice and solid. I should probably also think about leveling up some of the other stuff in my team as well. Since I've already caught my early mons. I think the only thing left to really tackle would be getting a Ghastly. There's defense curl. There's the Bellsprout. We're gonna avoid this thing. Hurts a ton. Gorgoroth, I think, would be the proper option just because Vine Whip won't attack it. Or won't really hurt it. It'll only do 1 damage. Unless it crits. Yeah, there's gonna be a bit of grinding here in the beginning. The early game for this thing is just... It's a little difficult. Also, I have no intentions of doing the same thing I did last time and possibly putting any of my mons at risk. We're gonna do what we need to do. Let me see, what is Geodude's learn set? Moveset Gen 2. It learns Rock Throw at 11. That'll make it efficient once it hits 11. Earthquake at 36. Learns Rollout, that's also super good. It's a pretty hefty owl to be doing that much damage to me. Hootoo, you're delaying the inevitable. Stop growling at me. God, it's such a good early game tame. Yeah, this area is pretty solid, with the only problem being the Bellsprout to possibly pop up, but past that, no issues whatsoever. well switch Luminol up front, get it some damage in too. Mine is definitely not faster, which is unfortunate. Two tail whips that could end it. I think everything to a rough level 7 with the other two being at like about 10 or 11 should be fine. Yeah, this thing's got Weenie Hut Jr. defense, so should be fine. Oh my god, is it really gonna just keep lowering my attack like that? It is. It is just gonna keep lowering it. What a piece of shit bird. Heal them Pokemons. Okay, I think this will be a good solid start here for today. We'll go ahead and get back on this grind again tomorrow. For those of you guys who are new to the channel, make sure to like, sub, share, follow, all of that good stuff helps the channel grow. Hit that notification bell so you're in the know. Make sure to leave your comments down below. And we'll be back again here tomorrow, 3 EST. Yeah, no special announcements or anything. If you guys want to see some Pal Worlds, I'll probably be doing some broadcasts for it. Let me know. Or just show up. If you guys don't show interest, I don't show you the content. Anyway, have a fantastic night, and as always, stay golden.